What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Chance Bishop Show for episode 46 of our Baltimore Orioles franchise mode here on the channel. Baltimore taking on the Cleveland Guardians up here at Guaranteed. No, this is Progressive Field. Not Guaranteed, right? This is Progressive Field. One of those car companies, I guess. I don't know. Car insurance. Woo, everyone loves car insurance. But Baltimore, they are threatening to sweep the Cleveland Guardians here in game number 4. They won 7-2 in game 1, 2-1 in game 2, and 8-3 in game 3. On the mound is going to be Zach Gallen here for the Guardians, and Grayson Rodriguez for the Baltimore Orioles. Rodriguez, of course, is coming off of a very dominant start in the ALDS. Gallen so far in the postseason, 1-1 with a 2.38 ERA, 11 innings, 14 hits, a 1.68 ERA, 5 walks, 9 punch-outs for the former Arizona Diamondback ace. Now Gunnar Henderson leading things off here. That's a drive to right field. That's a fastball middle. Come on, Gallen, you're better than that. But Gunnar doesn't gonna have enough pop on that one, as that's a fly ball to very deep center field. Gunnar, the last will be Gunnar Henderson at third, Elijah in center, Holiday at short, followed by Rutschman, Torkelson, and Mayo. Kersted's in right, Acuna's at second, and Drew Jones will be patrolling left field. Elijah Green in the 2-hole puts that one on the ground, right to the shortstop right there for out number 2. 2 outs now here in the inning as Gallen looking to set down the Orioles 1-2-3 as he faces Jackson Holiday. Holiday struggling so far in the postseason, rolls that one over to his counterpart on the Guardians, and that's going to be a 1-2-3 first inning. So the inning is now over and on to the bottom. Grayson Rodriguez is coming off of an 11-inning, 3-hit shutout, which he allowed 3 hits, 1 walk, and struck out 16 New York Yankees in his last go-through. Grayson, hoping to not have to go another 11 innings in this endeavor. But here we go. First batter up, Jose Ramirez, who will be called out looking right there. Big out number 1 on the low slider. Ramirez clearly not happy with that call. Vinny Pasquantino, the first baseman, goes down looking as well. Fastball right down the chute, followed by Stephen Kwan, who is the center fielder. Flies that one to left, and that one will be caught. That's a 1-2-3 first inning here for Grayson Rodriguez. So Rodriguez retires the side in order. Now up comes Adley Rutschman taking on Zach Gallen, and Rutschman gets the first hit of the game for either squad. He's standing now on first base following that leadoff single here in the second inning. So now up comes Spencer Torkelson, who pops this one up in the infield. Third baseman comes all the way in, and that's going to be out number 1 on the flyout here by Spencer Torkelson. Infield flyout there, you hate to see that. Now Kobe Mayo, the DH, and he strikes out swinging. So big out number 2 there. First punch out of the game for Gallen now. Now Kersted's up, and Kersted pokes that one on the ground into left field. That's a 2-out base knock here, keeping the inning alive. Inning kept alive there thanks to Heston Kersted. We're going to have the 8-hole hitter Luis Angel Acuna up, and he's going to watch the cutter right down the middle, and that's going to end the second inning. So 2 left on, no runs scored. Luis Robert, the center fielder, he swings through that one right there for out number 1. Third punch out of the game here for Grayson. Cabrian Hayes, the third baseman, will put that one on the ground to Luis Angel Acuna, and that's going to be a lazy ground out right there for out number 2. All right, following the third baseman's ground out right there, we're going to have up the 6-hole hitter. That's going to be Adolis Garcia, the right fielder, who strikes out on the 12-6 curveball. So big 1-2-3 inning. Rodriguez strikes out 2. Now on to the top of the third here for Drew Jones, who flies that one to right field. That one in right field will be caught by Adolis Garcia. That's going to be 1 up, 1 down now here so far in the third. Next at bat, Gunnar Henderson's up, and Gunnar drives that one deep to left. It's got the height, the distance, and that one is gone. A no-doubt shot to left field there. First home run of the postseason. That one went 395 feet, 100 miles flat off the bat. Gunnar just knew he had it, and he went with it. So big home run right there for Gunnar Henderson. You love to see stuff like that happen here for the young fella. But there you go. He's now heading back to the dugout, up 1-0. Elijah Green's up, and Green pops this one up. That one's going to be caught by the first baseman, Pasquantino. And that is going to be the second out now here in the inning. So 2 outs now for Jackson Holliday, who watches strike 3 go by. You hate to see that. Tyler Freeman, the shortstop, strikes out swinging. That's a big out, number 1. So 1 down now here in the inning as the 5th punch out of the game. Tamar Johnson, the second baseman, goes down looking as well. So that's going to be, 8 up, 8 down now here for Cleveland. Now Bo Naylor, the catcher, will go down looking as well. So Rodriguez strikes out the side in order. You like to see that. Adley Rutschman leads off the 4th inning with a fly ball down the left field line. That one's high, that one's deep, and that one going to be caught right there for out number 1 by left fielder Stephen Kwan. And now Torkelson's up, and Torkelson will drive that one to left field. Kwan's out there, and he's going to make the catch for out number 2. So 2 up, 2 down now here for Baltimore. There I said Kobe Mayo to the plate, who will drive that one dead to center field. Luis Robert's at the track, and he's going to make the catch. That's going to be a 1-2-3 4th inning here for Zach Gallen. Gallen holds the lead still at 1 as Jose Ramirez leads off the 4th inning with a fly ball to center. Elijah Green comes in, and Elijah Green will make the catch. So big out number 1 there for the Baltimore Orioles and Elijah Green, as we have the 2-hole hitter following Jose Ramirez. That's going to be Vinny Pasquantino, who will strike out swinging. Big out number 2 here in this one, as that's going to be 11 up, 11 down. And now for the 12th man here, Stephen Kwan, ground ball, right to Spencer Torkelson, and the left fielder. He ends the inning, 1-2-3 go the Guardians. We're on to the top of the 5th. Top of the 5th now, Heston Kjerstad will put that one on the ground. That one's going to be under the glove of Tyler Freeman at short, into center field for a leadoff single. So big single here to lead off the inning. You like to see that one right there. Next man up, Luis Angel Acuna, grounds that one to Freeman, who goes to the second baseman, who goes to Pasquantino in time, and that's a double play right there, started by Freeman. Drew Jones, he strikes out. All right, that was a uneventful inning right there in the 5th. Sure, there was the ground ball hit, but they still got kind of retired in order thanks to the double play. All right, here Luis Robert Jr. leading off the 5th inning for the Guardians. Grounds that one to Luis Angel Acuna, and Acuna gets that to first in time for out number 1. 1 up, 1 down now here is Grayson Rodriguez absolutely dominating these Cleveland hitters. Next batter up, that's going to be Cabrian Hayes, the former Pirate. He strikes out for the 9th punch out of the game for Cabrian. Now Adolis Garcia will drive that one to center field. Elijah Green comes in, and Green can't get there in time. And that's going to be a base knock for Adolis. And Adolis, trying to be greedy, gets thrown out trying to go for second. You're not that fast, dude. Gunnar Henderson leads things off here in the 6th. That's going to be a ground ball to Johnson, who will throw him out at first in time. That's going to be 1 up, 1 down now so far in the inning. And we're going to have the number 2-hole hitter following Gunnar Henderson. It's going to be Elijah Green, who's 0 for 2. That's going to be an 0 for 3 effort right now for Elijah as he strikes out swinging at that one. 5th of the game for Gallen. Gallen only at 95 pitches through 6 full innings here. And that's going to be a 1-2-3 inning. Now as Gallen, questions are going to come back out. Grayson Rodriguez strikes out Tyler Freeman right there. That's going to be everyone up, everyone down so far. Now Tamar Johnson, ground ball. That's going to be Acuna with the throw out to first. So 2 outs now here in the 6th inning. Next man up is going to be the 9-hole hitter. That's going to be Bo Naylor, the catcher. Bo Naylor, the catcher, ground ball to Holiday. Holiday backhands it, goes to first in time, and there you go. And that's a nice way to throw out the rest of the inning. All right, James Karinchak. James is coming in. 3 games, 2 innings pitched, a 3.38 ERA, 2 strikeouts and a walk. Right, he's batting $167. Lefty's batting about cool 400 against him. So good thing we send up lefty Adley Rutschman, who strikes out swinging right there. That's fine, I get it. Righty Spencer Torkelson will draw the walk. How does the lefty get out, but the righty ends up on base? Come on. Righties don't hit James. Next up, the righty Kobe Mayo, who will strike out for the 2nd out now in the inning. All right, James, you know what you're doing against righties, but will the lefty Kjerstad do anything? No, not at all. The lefty Kjerstad did not do anything right there. Both lefties let us down. Grayson Rodriguez out here for the 7th. Look for that quality start. That's the second base hit of the game. This time going to Jose Ramirez. Jose Ramirez, you know, bit older now. We're later here into this series. But 77 miles an hour, the 12-6 curveball. He just put it on the ground. 107th pitch is a strikeout there for Grayson Rodriguez. Rodriguez has now 11 on the day. Stephen Kwan will go down looking for the 12th punch out of the day. And then following Stephen Kwan will be the 4-hole hitter. And that's going to be Luis Robert, who will put that one on the ground. Up the middle, that's past everybody as Elijah Green plays it. Gets it in quickly. Runner will stay at second base right there, because everyone knows what happened last time they tried to take a base on Elijah. Next batter up, it's going to be Cabrian Hayes, and Cabrian pops this one up behind the plate, and now the inning is officially over. So big 1-2-3 inning here. Not 1-2-3 inning, just a big inning, I guess. Enyel De Los Santos, 1 game and a loss in an inning. He allowed 1 run, you could tell, because, the ERA is 9. He's got 2 walks allowed. All right, this is the guy that's supposed to keep the game close here in the 8th as first batter up, Luis Angel Acuna drives that one deep to left field. That one's going to be caught, though. That just stays in the yard. You hate to see stuff like that. Like, you think you kill it, but no, just hangs up there. Next batter up gets the free pass. No strikeouts yet in the postseason, but he does have 3 walks issued. Gunnar Henderson, 1-2 count, pops this one up. That one's going to be shortstop side of the ball. That's going to be caught by the shortstop for the 2nd out. Now Elijah Green's up, and Green drives that one deep to right field, but not quite deep enough as Adolis Garcia makes the play, and that's going to end the inning right there following the 1 walk in the inning. Garcia, Freeman, and Johnson due up. Now Adolis, he will put that one in play right to Acuna, and Acuna will go to first in time for out number 1. 1 out now here in the inning following the Adolis Garcia ground out. We're going to have these 6, 7, and 8 hole hitters due up. We're going to have Tyler Freeman, who strikes out swinging. Big punch out there for Tyler. He's now 0 for 3 on the day. 13th punch out of the game for Grayson. Now we have Tamar Johnson, who will strike out as well. That's the 14th strikeout of the game for Grayson Rodriguez. You love to see that right there, as Grayson Rodriguez is just killing it for the Baltimore Orioles. Trevor Stefan, he's coming out for the bottom of the 8th inning. Now, last time Stefan came out, things didn't really go his way. 5 games, 5 innings, 6.35 ERA. Not like he's having a Sunday walk in the park right now. Jackson Holliday watches that one go right down the middle. You hate to see that right there. Like, you're literally just right down the middle. All right, Adley Rutschman's up now, and Rutschman, he will send that one to left field. That one's at the warning track, but it's caught nonetheless. All right, come on now. We have one more at-bat here. Spitz Torkelson will drive that one dead center field. That one's back at the wall, but not really that quite, as that's going to be caught to end the 9th. 1, 2, 3 go. The Phillies in the top of the 9th. Now we're on to the bottom of the 9th, setting out Craig Kimbrell. 3 games, 2 saves, 3 innings, 6 strikeouts to 1 walk. Looking to keep his postseason appearances intact. No blown saves here for Craig. But now Bo Naylor, he's down, followed by Jose Ramirez, who will pop this one up. And Jose Ramirez will fly out to the shortstop. Big out number 2 here following the pop-up to the shortstop. And now we have Vinny Pasquantino, who will go down looking. And the Orioles sweep the Cleveland Guardians. They're heading back to the World Series. And there you go. The Baltimore Orioles are going to celebrate around Kershaw and Adley as they met first here at home plate. The 2026 AL Champs is going to belong to your Baltimore Orioles here. You'll love to see Baltimore just do something with themselves, not just waste talent, not just suspend broadcasters for reading graphics that you created. Baltimore has turned into Title Town. Plain and simple, this Baltimore team, they're expected to win the World Series every year. It's baseball. It's not always how it works, but the fact that we're getting another shot at going back to the World Series to hopefully claim our second since 1983, fingers crossed, who knows? Player of the game goes to Grayson Rodriguez. The win goes to Grayson Rodriguez, and Gallen gets the loss. Craig Kimbrell gets his 3rd save of the postseason right there. Let's take a look at some notable players. We had Gunnar with the home run. Just a couple of notable players here for Baltimore. Now, the Orioles, they have won the American League Championship Series. Then we take on the Padres in the next episode. So the return of Manny Machado here in